ShockedAqua here. Welcome to the stream. And I'm taking a chance playing with some of the rock music, but you know, it is what it is. I can't be playing jazz all the time. So welcome. I know I haven't streamed in about a month or so. Oh, thank you for doing that, Sticks. I appreciate it. Thank you for resubscribing. Thank you. I appreciate it. And that alert was kind of loud. Oh well. I'll rework the alerts a little bit later. Well, today we are going to be watching the Starfield Direct. I've watched it a few times just because it's fun to watch the reactions of other streamers and to get my thing. But I'm actually going to be go ahead and deep diving into it, getting the nitty-gritty details, breaking down frame for frame so I can see what some of the things are, so I can start to figure out what I'm going to be doing for what I kind of want to do for my character for Starfield. And Sticks, how's it going, buddy? Thank you for that resub. I appreciate it. Oh, beautiful. And I think I got everything done, taken care of. Yep. Oop, turn the light back up a little bit. There we go. Trying to pre-manage everything here is a little interesting at the moment. Alrighty, so this is like one of the games that I am heavily waiting for. I dumped a ton of time into Skyrim. I've dumped a ton of time into Fallout, so that's why I'm looking forward to Starfield. And if you guys stick around at the end of the stream or the midpoint of the stream, depending if I restart Cyberpunk for the umpteenth time, because I love playing that game, and the new DLC's coming out for that too. So let me just tweak that just a bit. There we go. Beautiful. All right. I think I have everything set up properly. I think. Let's see how this goes. This is either gonna fail miserably, or it's gonna be We'll see how it goes here. Right. Yeah, that all looks good. I could do that. I got so much shit opened up on this computer. I am doing some of the things because I don't know how. I gotta look up on all the Twitch rules and everything and figure out how that. Because now I think somebody said that you can no longer multi-stream, but shh, I'm still doing it. I'm being a naughty boy. I don't think I'm that big of a. I know for a fact. I only get maybe 10, 15 people at most following me on my streams at any one point there. So I don't think Twitch will mind, but we'll see how it goes here. Where the heck am I? Man, I take a month off of streaming and I don't know what the fuck to do. There's that. Alright, let's go. Alrighty. Let's see if I have this right. Woohoo! I do! Beautiful. Alright, let's get going. Oh, I got closed captions. I don't need closed captions. Alright. Oh. This game looks so freaking good. This game is looking so freaking good.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining us today and welcome to Bethesda Game Studios. You know, we've been so lucky over the decades to make the kind of games that we love here. And that's thanks to all of you, from the Elder Scrolls to Fallout We love creating these worlds and playing in them
Yeah,
just as
76
much
was
as you
kind
do.
of a dud.
And throughout all that time, we'd often talk about and dream up the space game. What if we could take that feeling of being who you want to be?
Oh, by the way, I am watching this the Starfield Direct from IGN, so I know I probably should have included that in the links and everything, but it is from. I do have the little logo covered up in the corner, so I do have to make this disclaimer. I am using IGN's video for the Starfield Direct.
And exploring a new world, but set it in space, where you weren't really limited in where you could go or what you could do. And that is Starfield. Obviously, we've come a long way since then with the games we've built, our technology, and all of us here in the studio. We've done so much together, but, well, we've never tried to make a game like this. Today, you'll get to hear from many on the team and see so much of what we think makes our game special. So let's jump in and take a look.
Ooh.
Starfield is our first new universe in over 25 years.
Oh,
but it's
sorry.
still
Dog's
a
gonna go
Bethesda
nuts here in a
RPG
second.
through and through. Where
just
you
looks
step into
so
a new
damn
world
good.
and you get that feeling
The game
of
looks
unlimited
so good.
possibilities. But this time, it's not just one world. It's over 1,000 worlds. Because the choice of where to go, it's not ours, it's yours.
Oh man.
And it wasn't until now that we had the technology to create it.
Yeah, we get
From
it,
the
Todd.
rocks at
We
your
know there's
feet
going to be a bunch
to
of
the
memes
mountains in the
on
distance,
launch.
to
There's
the
going to be a
people
bunch
and
of memes on
creatures
launch.
that live in these worlds. That isn't just a backdrop. That moon is actually there orbiting the planet. Yeah.
So one thing, I kind of want to know what the new arrow to the knee meme is going to be. I'm kind of intrigued on that. I'm kind of intrigued.
Yes, you can visit it too.
Oh.
We realistically simulate
God, that just
the
looks so
galaxy
good.
around you. Our next generation lighting model uses real-time global illumination to light the world based on the type of star
want this-
and the makeup of the planet's atmosphere. We also have an all-new animation system.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
And of
Deathless
course,
Run in those
you can
games,
play it in
I
third
couldn't do
person.
it. Sticks, I couldn't do it.
And you can play it in first person.
Yeah, I thought this was cool. Going from third to first.
We love exploration and rewarding it, but
God,
you
this is
do
gonna look
explore
so good on
differently in this
PC.
game, given its scale.
It's going to look so
That
good
usually
on PC.
involves exploring an area you've landed in. You can collect resources, do a mission, and maybe even stumble upon something unexpected.
Abandoned Mine. Oh, love that. The combat looks so much better. It looks so much better.
We do love stuff and all of the items allowing you to pick everything up, and you can view all that in your data menu. This is the hub for everything you're doing, from your skills to your ship, your missions, and your inventory.
Yeah, I'm covering up
We
the
love
inventory.
to pack a ton of detail in every object, from all of your weapons
Let me see. Maybe I can.
to spacesuits
Maybe I
to
should move
food.
my.
We just obsess over the details, and food. We obsess over food.
Yeah, they
When
always
you're
do.
done exploring, you can walk back or fast travel to your ship. We have companions and crew you can take with you. I left Vasco here back at my ship,
Welcome back, Captain Howard.
and he can even say your name. Let's head out.
Yeah, I think this is a lot of debate whether or not.
Our mission was to convey the wonder and majesty of space exploration, to evoke the romance of the golden.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be I think that's kind of one of the big debates that have been taken away from this direct is will they automatically take you off and land you on the planet, or will you will you either automatically land and take off, or do you manually have to do it like in Star Citizen, No Man's Sky, and what was the other one? What was the Nintendo one? Yeah, like, I think this is way better than No Man's Sky. I think I probably should read. I need to probably retry No Man's Sky, because I played it on launch and I enjoyed it for about the week, but then at lunchtime the game was very underdeveloped. Now with all the things that have come out, I think it's improved. From what I understand, it's improved a lot. So I may give No Man's Sky another shot or two, but I think this is the better version of No Man's Sky, I think.
Of space exploration, to evoke the romance of the golden age of early spaceflight. And we've been referring to this approach as NASA Punk. This means a design language where the tech is
I agree,
advanced,
Sticks. I gotta give it.
still looks
I gotta give it
grounded
another
and
shot.
relatable.
For us, it's that contrast. That's where the visual interest is. Obviously, the NASA, which is the rigid, hard function over style, and then Punk, which is all about style.
You can see that visual style coming through in your ship. Your ship is your home for you and your crew. And like many of the spaces in our game, it has
God,
a
it just
slightly
looks so
retro
damn good.
and analog touch. A bit of lo-fi rather than sci-fi, where everything
like
is
the
well
slippers on the
used,
floor.
worn, and lived in.
Alrighty. What's the plan, Captain?
God.
This is your star map. It starts with the planet you're currently on. You can see all of its info and resources. You can choose a landing spot or
All right.
fast travel.
All right, this part I'm going to break this down a little bit, because I'm gonna be moving my mug around a lot here. All right, there's nothing up here. All right. So let's see. Resources. Okay, they actually have. Okay. Okay. So it's a cold planet, gravity, temperature, atmosphere, thin CO2, magnetosphere is weak. Okay, so I think these are the things that you can scan in the game. Okay, I think... Okay, let's see. Missions that show me set landing target. Okay. So I have a feeling it's automatic landing and automatic takeoff. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's automatic landing and automatic takeoff. So I wonder if the water wasn't radioactive, if you could actually... you know what? This hat... Okay, now I'm kind of interested to see... Crap, let's go... Alright, I'm gonna go back.
Of stuff and all of the items allowing you to pick
Okay,
everything up.
I want to come...
And you can
I wanna
view
come-
all that in your data menu. This is the hub for everything you're doing, from your skills to your ship, your missions, and your inventory. We love to pack a ton.
Alright, let me break this down a little bit too. Alright. Told you this is going to be a deep frickin' dive into this video. Like, I should have paused on this. I should have paused on this and I didn't. Let's see, advance, cutter, modify, refined Eon, refined E. Okay, that's a good question, Dix. I don't know if you could do both, or... Oh yeah, you know what? I forgot about Elite Dangerous too being another one. Not a problem, Sticks. Yeah, No Man's Sky is definitely... I think I'm going to have to re-download it to play this a little bit. But... Alright, so... Okay, you have the weight for the gun itself. We knew weight was going to be a thing because it's Bethesda. Fire rate, range, magazine size, ammo. Ooh. You know, if I remember correctly, hardcore mode on Fallout 4, you had to manage your ammo. Huh. I wonder if we got to manage the ammo rate off the bat. Extra. Okay, so it looks like you can have 5 modifications per gun. Alright, alright. Interesting.
Ton of detail in every object, from all of your weapons to spacesuits.
Yeah, the spacesuits are going to be cool. Mercenary, navigator, DR. I wonder what DR is. Alright, so physicality, energy, EM pulse maybe, thermal, corrosive, radiation, airborne. Okay, so suits are actually going to play a role in things too. Okay. Oh, did it? Okay, okay. Navigator, mercenary, explorer. Okay. Actually, I kind of want to go back 5 seconds there.
Ton of detail in every object.
Oh, so you can actually... Okay, I wonder if it's a perk to increase the mods on a gun, then. Alright, and then that already has the mods that you already have on it. Okay.
Object. From all of your weapons.
Alright. This is where I'm going to break... Okay, that's not too bad of a suit. Alright. Okay, that kind of breaks everything even. Okay, that's kind of like the Fallout jumpsuit.
Space.
Mercenary, which I already paused on. And a navigator. Ooh, navigator can't handle radiation. Okay. Alright. Oh, and then you can favorite... Okay, cool. You can favorite everything, too. Alright. Oh, that's cool. You can hide the spacesuits in settlements. Okay. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Okay. I think you might be right. I think these might be damage resistance up here too. I think you're right on that one, Styx. I think you are. Okay, that's cool. So you can actually hide your spacesuit when you're in settlements. I like that. Okay, cool. See, this is why I'm doing this deep dive. This is why I'm doing this breakdown of this direct. Because I want to get into the nitty-gritty.
2.
Okay.
Food.
Alright. So this is what I want to know. Restores 5 health. Okay.
Just a
-1 health. Okay, plus 802 for 5 minutes.
obsess over the
15
details.
health. 3.
Food. We obsess over food.
Okay.
When you're done exploring, you can walk back
Alright,
or
so food's
fast travel to your
Food's
ship.
kind of like
We
far
have
out.
companions and crew you can take with you. I left Vasco here back at my ship,
Welcome back, Captain Howard.
and he can even say your name. Let's head out.
Okay.
Our mission was to convey the wonder and majesty of space
Yeah,
exploration.
that's
to
why I
evoke the
wanted to break
romance
this
of the
trailer
golden
down.
age of early spaceflight.
Because I want to try to get as
this
much as I
approach
can out of this.
NASA Punk. This means a design language where the tech is advanced, yet still looks grounded and relatable.
For us, it's that contrast. That's where the visual interest is. Obviously, the NASA, which is the rigid, hard function over style, and then Punk, which is all about style.
Yeah.
You can see that visual style coming through in your ship. Your ship is your home,
God,
for
it-
you and your crew. And like many of the
I'm glad
spaces in our
they-
game, it has a slightly retro.
So from what I understand, like, apparently Bethesda said this game was ready to ship ages ago, but since Microsoft bought Bethesda, Microsoft's like, no, make sure you work out all the freaking kinks for this game because this is going to be one of our tentpole franchises for this system, so I'm kind of interested to see how this is going to arrive on launch. Whether it's Cyberpunk nastiness or Skyrim bugginess, or if it's a really polished game. We'll have to see here.
Intro and analog touch. A bit of lo-fi rather than sci-fi, where everything is well used, worn, and lived in.
Wash your hands before starting work. Let's see, the sandwich. White bread, lettuce, cheese, multi-meat, missing chunks.
Alrighty. What's the plan, Captain?
Like, just all these little details.
This is your star map. It starts with the planet you're currently on. You can see all of its info and resources. You can choose a landing spot or fast travel to known locations.
Okay.
Back in
So with that... Okay, I would... Okay, so the planets are actually... Tell you what level they recommend. Okay. Okay, I like that.
Looking out further, you can view all the planets in the system. Obviously, the game is big, and it's here you can see planets that have key locations, missions.
All right. Okay, so I'm wondering what the traits unknown are. Right here at the very bottom of that bottom left screen. Sticks, you are not wrong. You are not wrong. Like, even like the combat, it looks like the Outer Worlds a little bit. And that was a pretty good game too. The Outer Worlds was a pretty good game. So it's like it's a combination. It's like a combination mixed with everything. Oh, I just got a text message. Who did I get it from? Oh, okay. I can look at that later. But yeah. Atmosphere thin, marginal. So I'm glad it actually tells you how much stuff you have to scan on the planet.
Or life on them, versus the many planets that are barren but resource heavy.
And I like how it's got all the different resources.
Zoom out even further to see all the systems in this part of the galaxy.
Okay, it breaks down how much you serve. Okay, okay. Oh, and it actually tells you to start. Okay. I like that. I like that.
Here, you can plot a course to ones that are light years away. This uses your ship's grav drive to fold space and...
Alright, so let's see. Jump in, cargo hold. Okay. Fuel consumption, okay.
jump to these systems.
All
and
right.
you will need to upgrade your ship and skills if you want to jump to the most distant ones. But for now, we'll plot a course to the Alpha Centauri system where we can find the city of New Atlantis.
It just looks so good. It looks so good.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. Scan complete. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
All right. God, seeing this up close is kind of cool.
As soon as you land in a city like New Atlantis, your eyes are guided upwards to just these boundless, vast buildings.
It's the biggest city we've ever made, not just in size, but also in the amount of custom art, crowds, and quests.
So the main focus when we're designing a city is
Jesus.
obviously what supports the story. We try and tell as many small stories as possible.
This is a colony war memorial.
It's so
It's a
good.
few moments of
It's
gameplay
so
that
good.
make the space feel like it's full of real characters that are going about their day-to-day lives.
It's
Paralyzed if you
Yeah,
really
that's
stop and think
something
about
that
it.
Bethesda's always been really
It's
good.
coffee.
It's also where your adventure with Constellation begins.
Yeah, Sticks, that's what I'm kind of thinking too. Because they gotta have a load screen somewhere. Like, even in, I think when you're transitioning in No Man's Sky, when you're transferring from planet to atmosphere, I think there's just a little bit of delay so that things can load in. I think that's kind of how they're gonna do it. I think. But until we actually get our hands on the game, we don't know yet, so.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about.
By the time you meet them,
God, I'm so glad she's a
Constellation is
VA
sort of
for-
seen as this mythical.
So, what's her name? Shit, she was Zara on Critical Role. What's her name? Mary something. Mary Elizabeth McGuinn, I think? I'm glad. I think it's Mary Elizabeth McGuinn, I think, is the voice actress for that character. I'm kind of glad for it.
Group. Most people don't even know they exist
she's always been a
anymore.
really good VA.
They're the last true explorers in the galaxy, and they're trying to find the answers to some of humanity's
that I got the
biggest
Apollo
questions.
The artifacts
model.
are so different, so alien, and I'm certain one of them reached out and spoke to you. The artifact. If you
I'm not gonna lie, that little scene kind of gives me Mass Effect vibes.
could place it on the table here.
Oh my god. Look at how it's coming together.
That means there's a set built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
It's definitely an eclectic cast of characters. You've got Sarah Morgan, the ex-soldier and adventurer, now Constellation's leader. Mateo, the theologian who believes that there's definitely
all
something
these
else
VAs
out
are
there.
getting paid
Noel,
massive bucks
the
for
gifted
this.
scientist and Sarah Morgan's protege. And Walter, a very successful businessman in the settled systems and Constellation's financier.
I'm not gonna lie, every time I see this dude, he reminds me of the elusive man in Mass Effect.
Anything goes as long as you have the money.
There's also Vlad, the ex-pirate, Sam Coe, the former space cowboy, and Barrick.
You know what I hate about these pirates? Completely resistant to my otherwise...
Oh, that's what's his voice. Oh, what's that? What's his name? Shit, he's the science guy in the Corps. Oh, what's his name? What's his name? Oh, yeah. What's his name? Delroy Lindo. Yeah, okay. That's what his name is. He's been a lot of...
irresistible charm.
The journey you take with Constellation is just the first of many you'll embark on. The Settled Systems is home to all kinds of different stories, people, and adventures for you to uncover.
That looks cool. These aliens look cool. And there's the ones that will scare the shit out of you. Oh, come on. Oh.
Pandora is under attack again. And I have a choice to make. I choose to protect my home.
Yeah, stupid ads.
Watch the world premiere trailer now.
Stupid ads. Yeah. We're probably gonna get a couple of those.
The United Colonies is where you'll find New Atlantis, the first major human settlement in space. The people who live here value law, discipline, and the legacy of humanity. They
Actually,
consider
hold on
themselves the
here.
true children of Earth.
You ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, even get your UC citizenship?
Hold on.
New Atlantis isn't the only city within the United Colonies. The city of Sidonia on Mars to this day serves as the largest mining facility for the United Colonies. Beyond the United Colonies' reach, you might find yourself in a much more wild and independent coalition of star systems. This is Freestar Collective Space. The capital of the Freestar Collective is Aquila City.
The Stone Root Inn is an Aquila City fixture.
A ranger relies on judgment and intuition to do what's best for the people.
Neon started out as a fishing platform, what is now known throughout the settled systems as a pleasure city, where almost anything goes.
If you've got morality issues, this definitely isn't the job for you.
Alright, give me 2 seconds here. I'm gonna switch over here. There we go. I'm going to do this real quick. I'll be do this. Do this. Hopefully that limits it a little bit, maybe. I'm trying to get around the commercials. I'm trying to get around the commercials here. All right.
Definitely isn't the job for you.
There we go.
Ryujin is
Those guys
hiring
look
the
funny.
best and brightest of today for our future tomorrow.
Everyone has been chewed up and ground up, but...
Oh, come on.
Neon. Try not to get yourself killed, all right?
Oh, what the heck is going on here? What is going on? Come on.
Outside the
There we
bounds
go.
of civilized space, there are still plenty of unclaimed systems to explore, but these areas are also home to the most hostile factions in the galaxy.
The great serpent hungers. All heathens shall be made dust in time.
God, the combat just looks so good.
Face. Is this the face of a brave runner here to challenge the Red Mile?
They think the galaxy is theirs. They are wrong. It belongs to the Crimson Fleet. It always has.
In Starfield, we're pushing our cities and settlements further than we ever have before. It's all there, waiting for you. A slice of humanity's future.
So, ready to get out there?
Throughout the galaxy, there are so many things to see and stories to experience. But the most important story is the one that you tell. I'm the type of person who spends hours in character creation, and I think
Which
people
will
are going
be
to be
me as
really
well.
excited when they see
That will
all
be
of the
me as
improvements
well.
we've made.
One of the biggest overhauls was done through our character generation system.
We scanned a wide range of faces from different age groups and ethnicities, and by mixing and matching all that data, we were able to create highly detailed and diverse characters.
We use that exact system to create all of the characters and NPCs you're going to see in the game. So any character you see almost always is a character you could make yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna be dumping hours into that.
Hey, come on, come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
You start your character creation journey as though you're cycling through employee records.
All right, I'm gonna
You'll
be
pick
pausing
from
a
a lineup
lot
of
here.
40 presets, and that'll be your starting point.
All right, so 4 layers to each. Oof, damn. Damn. I'm gonna be spending hours in here.
Your journey from there can be as detailed or as quick as you want it to be. This new system has more to offer than ever before.
All right. Yeah. Head shapes. Oh wow, they actually have head shapes. Interesting.
It's also...
Wow, at least 40 different hairstyles. Oh boy, I'm gonna have trouble with the hair. I'm gonna have trouble with the hair.
the simplest character generation system we ever had. We let the player get as close as possible to make whatever they want. With the various facial morphs you can blend together, the dome
not too many
aesthetic,
eye
and makeup,
colors.
blemishes, scars.
Oh wow, there's gonna be like 40 choices of that too, isn't there? Ugh. Oh boy. Ooh boy.
Piercings, teeth settings. It's a lot, but I think it's the most fun to use.
No,
Character
put those
creation
away.
is more than just how you look. This is also where you start to decide who you want to be. That's where backgrounds come in.
Okay, yeah, this is where I'm going to do some decent pausing. Okay. See, and I think there's got to be more backgrounds than that. So explorer, lasers, astrodynamics, surveying. So surveying, humanity has now access to untold and an ability to start all data that comes in essential skill set. Astrodynamics. Technology is a thing that it takes skill, patience, a little bit of love, and code. So, lasers, personal laser weapons are in a widespread. Okay. Diplomat, persuasion, commerce, wellness. Oh boy. Yeah. Security and medicine for cyberneticist. Oh boy.
Backgrounds give you a bit of
Cyber runner, a stealth and security. See, okay. I wonder if you could customize your starting skills. Well, maybe not. I don't know. I think it would be neat if they would allow you to do that.
a backstory and
Pistol certification. We've already seen the other two. Combat medic. Ooh. See, that would kind of almost be my play through, I would think. But then I would throw in persuasion stuff, lockpicking, be a stealth combat medic. I think, yeah, you know what? That might not be too bad of a way to play it, being a stealth combat medic.
start you out with 3
Chef.
basic skills.
From
I'm gonna go back there. I like how that was like.
Backgrounds give you a bit of backstory and start you out with 3 basic skills.
Like, I like how each of them is like a patch, and you can see the stitching on each patch. That's really neat. I like that a lot.
Skills.
From chef to dusty. You know, the crew still has a betting pool about which restaurant critic you must have crossed to wind up here.
What's great about backgrounds is you never know when yours is going to come in handy. You could be in the middle of a fancy restaurant talking to some guy, and suddenly you learn he needs a beast hunter. To help track down a monster.
Fine. I probably should stick to professionals anyway, given what happened the last time.
We're also giving you the option to customize your build even further by letting you pick up to 3 traits. Traits are complete.
Oh, well, let me go back there. All right.
Option to customize your build even further by letting you pick up to 3 traits.
Universal. But lose access to the hub. Ooh, interesting. Okay.
Traits are completely.
Okay. Okay, so religion may play a little bit of a role in this game too, it looks like.
Optional, and they.
Street rat. Ooh, can't. Alright.
Come with their own advantage.
Oh, go back. What was kid stuff? No.
Letting you pick up to 3 traits. Traits are completely optional, and they come with their own.
parents are alive and well and you can visit them at their home, but you automatically send 2% of your credits home to them every week. Ooh.
Own advantages.
Introvert, you really need your alone time. Can't be combined with extrovert. I exert less oxygen when adventuring alone, but more when adventuring with other human companions. That's interesting.
And disadvantage.
Hero worship.
You could choose to meet your biggest fan.
By the terror! Is it really?
Scavenging, concealment, weightlifting.
Really you?
He'll join your crew and he'll give you gifts if you're willing to put up with his constant commentary.
I can't believe I get to stand near you, breathing the same air. I've got to have every molecule.
My favorite trait is kid stuff. You have to pay some credits to support your parents, but they're very sweet, and it's really fun to go visit them.
Honey, we got ourselves a visitor.
Oh my God!
I came across some hostile zealots in space, but because I had chosen a trait that made me the same religion as them, I was able...
We can distract them with a litany of the faith. I will give you a passage to recite.
able to get by without any issues.
There's another great one that gives you a damage buff when your health is low, but mercenaries will randomly show up and try to kill you. No matter what you choose, there will be plenty of ways for you to tell your story. And if you want to remove a trait, there are ways to do that too.
What a view! It's a feast for the eyes. Off we go to another adventure.
We'll let you discover that on your own.
Once you've built the perfect character, that's when your journey can really begin. We took what we loved about skills and perks from our previous games and put them together to create an all-new skill system. Each time you level up, you get a skill point, which can be used to unlock or rank up skills.
Security, let's see. To hack two auto attempts can be banked. Okay. All right, let's see here. So attempt to you can attempt to have expert locks, and 3 auto attempts can be banked. Rings are now turned blue. 1 pick can be slotted. Master level locks 4. Expend a digi pick to eliminate keys that aren't required to solve the puzzle. 5 auto attempts can be banked. So wait, expended to eliminate keys that aren't required to solve the puzzle. Oh, interesting. Okay.
Ranks are unlocked by completing challenges associated with that skill.
Pick 5 locks. Okay.
Challenges become
All right, intimidation here. Unlock this rank to increase it. Okay, you can force a target to flee. Okay.
increasingly difficult as you work your way to higher ranks. With our 5 different skill trees,
what was that last one?
Higher ranks. With our
decontamination, recover from 5 infections. Oh, okay.
Our 5 different skill trees.
Leadership, sprint 1,000 meters with an active follower. Companions gain infinity plus 15 faster. Ooh.
Trees and 4 ranks per
oh, there's nothing there.
Skill. There's a lot to choose.
Chemistry, create 10 chems. You can create improved chems and research additional chems at a research lab.
From
robotics. Spend 7 more points in tech to unlock expert tech skills. Got it.
I like the xenosociology skill because it lets you mind control aliens.
Boost pack out of the gate. I'm boost packing everywhere. I like maxing out my physical tree so I can get neuro strikes and just punch my way through combat.
Yeah, I won't be doing that.
That one's a lot of fun.
Jeez,
Invest in
level
the skills that
42?
suit your playstyle.
I'm very much a stealth player. So, I'm out there pickpocketing everyone. My favorite part about being stealthy is slowly creeping through vents like you're in a movie, and then jumping out and springing on people.
The good old James Bond.
Whenever possible, I like to talk my way through situations.
This area's off limits.
Oh. Okay. So I wonder if... Oh boy. What's going on? Phone is a ding-a-ling in here. Oh, there we go.
Fine, I'll issue you an access card.
I'm more of a run and gun player. I like doing the death from above thing where I boost pack over guys and I throw landmines at them.
Jeez, the amount of weapon, the amount of ammo he's got.
I like blowing stuff up.
Okay. God, it still looks really good.
Exploration is a key aspect of all our games. In Starfield, there are full star systems with new life, resources, and adventures. Our team worked hard to strike a balance between fun and realism. We studied data
that
from
looks
NASA
so cool.
and a multitude of other sources to help us make the world feel believable. From the way we approached planetary atmospheres to the way we placed biomes based on the planet's distance from the sun. Once we had created a grounded world, we could start looking at all the things that make that world fun. When you leave a planet and head into space, you'll be navigating asteroid fields, having chance meetings with interesting strangers, dogfighting in space, and exploring derelict ships.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to all that.
It's all out there.
It'd be cool if you could actually mine the
Ultimately,
asteroids.
it's about rewarding your curiosity. Because whether it's on the surface of a planet, the alleys of a city, or the vastness of space, you never know what you'll find.
This is another part that I'm looking forward to a lot.
Space exploration is possible thanks to your ship. Your ship is almost like having another character or home you can make all your own. I think you'll be blown away by the amount of stuff you can do. You can buy a ship.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
Alright, need to go back. Alright. Cargo. Hull. Crew. Reactor. Okay, jump. Shield. Lasers. Okay. So ship 1 of 6, alright. Fuel, hull, cargo, shield, alright. Okay. Hull, fuel, cargo. okay.
You can buy a...
Oh, that went by too fast.
I
They were
think
hiding
you'll be
something
blown
there.
away by
They
the
were
amount
hiding
of stuff
something.
You can buy...
Okay. Ooh, shields. That's a massive. Ooh, that... Okay. Okay. I see how that's going to go. That is a massive ship. That is a very tanky ship. Ooh. Ooh. That is a crap, but a lot of cargo, but a lot of...
Ship. I'm sure you can find something you like.
Custom
cargo. So what I want to know... I want to know what the downside to customizing your ship is. I wonder if it's limited to what the reactor is. I wonder if it's limited to what the reactor is. Damn, that's a lot of cargo for that. Shield's good there too.
Customize and upgrade
hull.
That ship.
Stability Pro landing bay, okay.
And hire a crew to keep it up and running.
Huh.
And it all starts in spaceports.
I wonder if you gotta put life support systems
Every
on the ship.
spaceport has a ship technician where you can purchase, sell, and modify ships.
Anything I can help you with?
Maybe you start off with a speedy fighter that's perfect for bounty hunting. Then you might round out your ship roster with a hulking space freighter to run cargo missions, or even do a little smuggling. For now, though, we're going to take our starting ship, the Frontier, and make some changes.
Okay, so we're...
You can customize and upgrade.
Alright, so I wanted to break this down. Weapons, cockpit, bay, cargo hold, have reactor, landing gears, engines, grav drive, fuel tanks, docker, shield generator. Okay. Cowling. So what does the cowling do then?
Everything you see here.
Everything is self-explanatory for the exception of the cowling.
And you have two ways to do that. You can quickly upgrade individual systems like your weapons or shields.
So, I'm wondering if...
Or you can deep dive and enter the shipbuilder mode. Here you can change anything. From the systems to the look and layout. Adding a new habitat module can give you more room for crew. Adding...
Okay, so you have errors, it looks like. Okay. Okay, I see. So because the equip is past the reactor, I can't... So you can't add more to the ship than what the reactor can handle. You gotta have a better reactor, okay. That makes sense now. That makes sense.
Cowling can change your ship's overall silhouette.
Yeah, but what does it... Modify ship size. So really, the cowling is just aesthetics?
An improved grav drive allows for longer distance space jumps.
All right.
You can even fully customize your paint job to get the exact look you want. The parts you choose to build with don't just affect your ship.
Control station.
Stats. They'll also affect what you can do inside your ship. You can have modules for crafting.
Okay.
Or for storing and displaying your weapons.
Right.
Starfield's in-game ship manufacturers bring their own look and feel to every piece of your ship. From living quarters to cargo holds, mess halls, and control rooms. Our modified Frontier is a practical ship, but with a little creativity, your ship can look like almost anything you want.
It's a bit odd, but one of my favorite ways of customizing ships is I make them
So, okay, so what's the 2 warning then?
look like animals. The HMS Platypus, as I called it, where it had like a giant tail to it. And we've done spiders, we've done mechs.
Yeah,
so
that's
it's really whatever your imagination is.
And while you can build your home among the stars the way you want to, you're probably not the only person who will call your ship home.
Oh,
Ready to lift off when you are, Captain.
Engines ready.
The Frontier is fueled and ready, Captain.
Some of the members of Constellation can join you on your journey. These companions can serve on your crew, and they'll always be there when you travel.
We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Each companion comes with their own valuable skills for your ships and outposts, as well as unique quest lines. Eventually, some friendships might blossom into romance.
I don't know that I've ever really loved anyone except you.
And if you're looking for a little extra help on your ship, you can always hire additional crew at spaceports.
Got any room on your ship for someone like me?
Particle beam.
You'll also meet potential crew members out in the world.
Still think there might be a spot for me on your ship? I gotta get off this rock.
Okay, let's break this down here. Okay. Payloads, geology, piloting, particle beam, ballistics, Marika. Starship entered. Okay.
Assign crew to your ship or outposts, and their unique skills will affect how they run. And just like companions, most crew members can lend a hand in the field.
Actually, hold on.
And just like skills will affect how they run.
Oh, come on. So, does it say where you can have crew roster? No, you... So, from what I'm seeing of this, you can have as many crews as you want. As many people as you want for your crew. Ooh, I like that.
Assign crew to your ship or outposts, and their unique skills will affect how they run. And just like companions, most crew members can lend a hand in the field. Take Bosco, for instance.
He's designed around the core basics of a NASA machine.
Please avoid getting shot. You might die.
I still wanted to give it almost a humanoid personality, so I elongated the limbs. This tends to make him feel more human-like and give him a little personality.
It is a shame exploration requires so much bloodshed.
Robotic
Using the shipbuilding tools and crew selection features in Starfield, you'll be able to build and captain the ship of your dreams. And now, let's take to the sky.
Yeah, I think it's gotta be automatic, I think. Taking off and landing's gotta be automatic. God, it just looks so good. I know that's all I'm saying, but damn.
We're putting you in the cockpit of your very own spaceship and telling you that you can do pretty much anything. And that is really cool for us as developers. Spaceflight should be exciting and dangerous, and you should feel like you're in complete control every step of the way. We've extended that sense of control to ship combat. It's not about just hitting your triggers to fire your weapons. It's a complex dance between your piloting skills and our power allocation system. Boosting power to your engines will make your ship faster. Powering up the grav drives will shorten the amount of time it takes before you can make a jump. And moving your power to your weapons and shields means you're ready for a fight. You should always be on your toes because you're not alone out there. Unlocking the targeting control system skill will allow you to zero in on specific subsystems of the ship you target.
Yep. I think that's gonna be a mandatory skill for everybody, I think that's gonna be a mandatory skill.
After destroying an enemy ship, you can loot the remains from your cockpit. You can always turn any ship that engages you into scrap. But you can also take a more personal approach by docking with the enemy vessel and boarding their ship.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. This is everything Starfield, or Starfield is everything that Star Citizen wants to be, I think.
Once you've taken control of an enemy ship, it's yours. Add it to your...
Okay, here's another one. Shield engines. Hull, fuel, cargo. Ooh, nice. That's a nice little cargo freighter.
Fleet and retrieve it at any...
There, you know damn well there's going to be a ton of Star Wars and Star Trek ships in this damn game.
Spaceport.
Still let up. Ooh, you're up to 9 ships. There, okay. What the hell is that? Is that more of a fighter then?
But space is way more than fighting for your life. Just like when you're planetside, there are plenty of sights to see and stops to make on the way to your next adventure. Like these massive star yards. Walk the halls, talk to the crew, maybe get talked into buying a whole new ship.
A civilian in my star yard. Let's see about getting you a proper ship, one worthy of you.
Maybe you'll dock with a gigantic battleship, like the UC Vigilance. Or rub elbows with the galaxy's wealthy elite on a cruise ship fit for the stars.
I'm not gonna lie,
There are
I
plenty
may
of
build an
personal
X-Wing.
encounters to be had as well.
I may build an X-Wing.
You can hail any ship you come across to trade, swap info, or maybe even commit an act of piracy.
Let's do this.
When I'm playing, I generally go crazy. I definitely go like the more piracy routes. I want to take over ships. I'm gonna board ships.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
like,
how would
this
you
is
take
now
over
mine.
ships?
I steal all the sandwiches and put them, in my cargo hold that I have specifically for sandwiches. I don't want to play the hero, but I want to go out and just start taking things from people as quickly as possible.
Some strangers might be looking for a little human connection in the darkness of space.
Hello, stranger. I just finished cooking up some food. If you want to come on over, just pop on by.
Some of the best moments are the ones you discover on your own. The thing I love most about Starfield is that it is a Bethesda game through and through. It's really about going to strange new places, meeting interesting people, and getting sidetracked on zany adventures. Then, realizing 2 hours later that you're involved in a completely new story.
Yep, that's usually how it would be for Skyfall.
We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
Skyfall, wow.
That DNA
Skyrim.
is so present here. It's in our random encounters, it's in our handcrafted quests, and it feels so cool to play it and just make your own path in this universe. There are over 1,000 planets out there, just waiting for you to visit. We want you to feel like explorers, breaking ground on new planets, exploring every inch of a mostly untouched galaxy. We want you to feel hopeful. We want you to feel this sense of awe and wonder.
I wonder if, like, you buy parts, you can keep the parts.
We're giving you a massive playground and a ton of toys
for your ships,
and just setting you free.
I'm wondering. I wonder how big your inventory is going to be.
Hey everybody, we've shown you so much stuff, but we thought we'd just take a little break and show you something a little bit different. You know, we put so much detail into our game worlds, and we love the opportunity to bring that into the real world with our collector's editions.
Oh yeah.
And for this game, we've done a watch. It is the Constellation Explorer's Watch. This is the watch that you actually get in the game that acts as part of your HUD, where it's the compass and then environmental information. It connects to your phone to give you notifications and other information, and we've also designed this really cool case that it comes with, Istvan.
Yeah, we really took as much care in designing this case as we did the watch. Our attention to detail in the game totally translates to this. Inspired by the cases that the astronauts used during the Apollo era to bring back samples from the moon. It's got an intricate locking mechanism, authentic, heavy, comes with a Constellation patch, NATO strap, and the overall functionality and believability of this as something that would exist in the world, in the Starfield universe.
Oh, and
hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out
there.
Not
gonna lie,
it even tells the time.
Got my collector's edition already.
We actually have something else. Now that we're part of Xbox, we get to work with the amazing people on the Xbox hardware team, and together we have created this custom limited edition Starfield controller. It's awesome. It is now, you know, our favorite controller.
We love this because it's inspired by the actual controls of your spaceship. And not only that, we've created the first ever custom headset with Xbox. And this is a perfect pairing with that controller.
Control, this is Constellation Starship Frontier. All ready to start on your signal. Steady till ready. Coordinates input. Plotting jump course. Guidance has converged. Getting auxiliary reactor power. System checks are green across the board. Prepare for departure. Ground jump commencing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
God, that's so cool. So cool.
In every one of our games, we always put so much care into all those little details that breathe life into our worlds. But Starfield isn't just a Bethesda Game Studios world, it's a Bethesda Game Studios galaxy.
This is what I'm nervous
big
about.
With Starfield?
This is what I'm nervous
because
about.
we want to give you freedom on a galactic level. The freedom to experience both the exciting planets and the quiet ones.
See, that just looks so damn
Scanning
cool
a planet before you land is a great way to get a sneak peek at the available resources you can use for crafting, building, and customizing.
I think what's cool about this whole system that we generate the planet itself as a procedural content, but the handcrafted content itself comes as the player explore. Our system builds a planet as the player approaches it. We stitch together a block of terrain, After that, we have the system that adds interesting locations for the player to
go
explore.
back for a second. What
After
was
that,
that?
we
That
have
popped
the
up.
system that adds
Oh, you son of a pup.
together block of terrain. After that, we have the system that adds
Unexplored geologic. Alright, scan this location to uncover information related to unknown geophysics trait. Oh, okay.
adds interesting locations for the player to explore, creatures to encounter, ore and plants to pick up.
Alright.
It allows us to add that touch of environmental storytelling that Bethesda is known for.
Aggressive creatures have been disrupting our experiments. Their habitat isn't far from here. If you could take care of them for us, we would be in your debt.
So even if your friends were to visit the same planet that you had, you would have a different story to tell.
Which is part of it, part of the part why I'm concerned. Fire rebooter. Okay, they were level 2. Alright. Shoddy. God, the pirate just looks so much more smooth. Incendiary calibrated deep mining space helmet. Legendary. Okay. So I'm assuming we have 4 different ranks: common, uncommon, rare, and legendaries then. Okay. Oh, hair. That's actually in your way. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so that's... Huh. So I'm kind of thinking they're going to have the 4 different layer system, so... At least that's what would make sense to me. So...
It's completely up to you how you want to interact with each planet. Whether you want to explore and see what you can find,
Yep.
harvest resources and be on your way,
Gonna be doing that.
or simply take in the views.
Gonna be doing that too.
With the help of your scanner, you'll chart the uncharted and discover exotic wildlife.
If you...
Yeah, so it kind of looks like they're maxing out at 8 on every... If you were to get one of those planets that had all of these, it would be... I would think it would be 8. But I don't know if that would be true or not, so I guess we'll have to take a... When we get our hands on the game, we'll have to have
you can
a
even
better
figure out that
thing.
certain creatures and plants, you can build an outpost and produce resources from those plants and animals. You can get experience.
Oh, you know what? Maybe not. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Maybe its resources are maxed at 8. Fauna is at 7 and flora is at 5. Huh. Huh. That may be locked at those numbers.
And rewards for fully surveying planets
be lo- it
and
may
fully
be
surveying
locked
a
at
whole
those
system.
numbers.
When we were concepting these creatures, we really wanted to think of them as natural to the environment. We didn't want alien monsters. We wanted native wildlife. Something you've never seen before.
When it comes to our exteriors, when the sun moves, all that light is calculated in real time through the atmosphere. Our biggest goal for lighting with Starfield was to make the game feel more filmic, to use lighting and color to really make it feel more
motion
cinematic.
blur and lens flare are going off if they got lens flare. I wonder if ammo's going to have weight. It just looks so good.
After some exploring, you can find a spot to set up a base camp. Outposts can be built almost anywhere on any planet. And the habitat modules come in all shapes and sizes, filling all different purposes. You can even live in them.
So
assign
I
crew
hope to
and
God this is
companions to
improved
work at your
over,
outposts for added bonuses and set up
Fallout
extractors
4's
to harvest
system.
resources while you're away.
Something cool we have this time is we have a new fly camp where you can toggle between on-foot building, or you can now use a top-down isometric camera, which helps plan out larger parts of the outpost and placing those larger halves. So that way you can really plan your structures and what the overall feel of your outpost is. And then when you're on your feet, you can really decorate and fine-tune things much easier.
Yeah, we'll have to see if it goes smoothly or not. Yeah, lens flares are not my big thing.
Add crafting and research stations in your outpost to utilize any resources you find or...
Alright, let's... So we can really research a lot of things here, it looks like. Barrel mod completed. Unlocks 2 more barrel mods.
Mod your weapons to adapt them to your playstyle. Different weapon sights and scopes. Larger magazines. A selection of grips and barrels.
Yeah.
Different ammunition like explosive rounds. All you stealth players out there will surely need a suppressor. You can also choose to go hands-on with melee weapons.
Nope.
I think it's always a delicate balance between like what's realistic, what's sim, and what's Hollywood. And I think we sort of err on the side of like what's fun for the player.
Which is the right choice.
With Starfield, we've completely overhauled our combat. It's more dynamic, the animations are more fluid. It just feels great.
We probably have more mods and more weapons in this game than...
Okay, so you have up to 7. Okay, that's the most I've seen mod-wise.
I want to say any other game we've done.
Oh, I think I saw 8 there for a second.
There's a lot of variety.
Upgraded gear is just one of the many factors to pay attention to when engaging in combat. You may need to switch things up based on your environment. Gravity is different for each planet, and boost packs are excellent for getting around. And for giving you an edge in combat. Sometimes you'll even feel like you're flying. Zero-gravity environments pose a different challenge. Firing a ballistic weapon in zero-G will actually push you backwards.
Which I think is kind of cool.
Energy weapons, on the other hand, offer a more stable shooting experience.
We also have mag weapons. These are high-powered electromagnetic induction ballistic arrays. Each barrel has its own targeting laser and can dish out some serious damage.
No.
Whether you want to get up close and personal with your own 2 fists, or you like more compact weapons like pistols and submachine guns, or maybe you prefer something bigger.
They go boom. Okay, so level 75. Okay. I wonder what the level cap's gonna be then.
Starfield's got you covered.
I wonder what the level cap's gonna be. Yep, okay, there's the Fallout. Quick switch, alright. Oh, don't hurt the dino. Jesus. Ooh. Ragdoll mechanics.
Thanks again for being with us today. We are just so grateful that you've taken the time and spent it here. I know there's
Alrighty.
probably a lot to take in. There's a lot to the game, even more than we could
Yeah,
show here.
I agree
as we
too.
play it, we're always sharing these unique and special moments that only a game like this can bring. When I think about what makes it special, it really is the people here. This game is a reflection of the incredible and passionate team that made it. All of them putting something special of themselves into it. So let's hear some of their favorite moments.
I love the way that our final combination of all the new tech has come together to create some of the most beautiful sunsets and sunrises we've ever had in any of our games.
I love the creatures, the exploration, every biome is different. The word that comes to mind is vast.
I like to use our photo mode to take rock star photos.
I just love that constant feel of discovery and wow, I can't believe that there's more here.
I'm most excited about our outpost building systems.
My favorite part is every time you step out on a planet, it's a unique experience.
Okay.
You spend all this time building your ship, and you see it on the landing pad. These things are gigantic. It's the kind of thing that you just can't get anywhere else.
The guy
There's
at the
something
top
about
of
seeing
it.
a tower over in the distance and going, I know the gravity's low here. I think I can make that jump.
My favorite part is biomes, spaceships,
audio design,
planets,
The day-night cycle, those details matter to me.
Diplomacy, exploration, freedom,
the ending.
Vasco, obviously.
I love the robot so much.
The incredible amount of worlds we created.
Sniper rifles, come on.
Lever action, rocket launcher.
Brain sprout. I love, but some people might find creepy. I don't know. I know it's right, Ben. The thing that I enjoy most about the game is the freedom to be who you want to be, do what you want to do. It's what you've come to expect from a Bethesda title, but on a much bigger scale.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it.
On behalf of all of us, we can't wait for you to play Starfield and make your own special moments.
I'm so glad we only got pretty much 2 more months to go. Just about 2 more months to go. I'm glad we only got 2 more months. Because I'm going to be dumping a lot of time into this sucker. Yep. Oh, so good. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Yep. Up to 5. Yep, yep. So, yeah. Big thing for me is the 5 days early access, and then getting all the nice little stuff too. It's gonna be good, good, good.